Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. It's been a while since I've done a dedicated N64 video. I did a stream last week where we were celebrating the fact that every retail game boots up, and most of them work to an excellent degree. The core has been updated a couple of times since then, and now games, all like homebrew games specifically, stuff like Xenocrisis that had difficulties running. There was a way to get it running, but it didn't just run vanilla. Now in the latest version of the core, you can run Xenocrisis as well as other homebrew games. And one of the biggest features in this core is the fact that things just load up super fast. So a big shout out to Robert Peip, the developer, as well as Mark Kun, whose work actually made it so the games boot up really fast. So if you're looking at the bottom right hand side of your screen, that's just me running through a bunch of games, loading them and loading the next game. The only thing to concentrate on there is how fast the loading bar, left to right, how far that goes. Anything in between is just me messing around with buttons or like the game actually saving. So if you wanted to play Xenocrisis, guys, it plays really well. If you like Smash TV, you should get this for your N64. I think it's available from the Bitmap Bureau's website. You can buy the ROM, it's not too expensive, and it's a great game, and it's a great way to support an indie developer out there. And while talking about supporting people, there'll also be a link to Robert Peip's Patreon in the description, so do check that out. But what we're going to look at in this video pretty much are ROM hacks. A lot of games that didn't work before that are now working amazingly well. So let's strap in and let's get into the video. Okay guys, bear with me. So here's a weird one. This is a hack of Paper Mario that kind of turns it into the GameCube game, The 1000-Year Door. Now I don't know if they're trolling me, because the first Goomba I came across, I just died and it told me game over. Is there more to this? Am I missing something? Let me know if you've played this and you can shed some light on this. But that is all I done. I kind of went at the beginning, I spoke to a couple of people, and as soon as I got into the first battle, I couldn't even attack. It just said game over. I don't know if it's a bug or if this is what the game is like, but if you want to try it out for yourself, you can do. Look for a hack out there at Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door 64. Right guys, as you know, it's no secret I suck at 3D platforming games, but I wanted to check this out. So this is Super Mario 64 Sapphire, and it just completely changes up the game. You know, I've played the beginning parts of the game and none of them seem similar to this. As far as I know, the level designs have changed. I don't know the game well enough to know whether the level designs have just been rearranged, but this is definitely an interesting one. It's quite varied. You've got a few different levels you can pick from the beginning, and this is something that's working now. It wasn't working previously. I tried it out now and it's working a charm. I actually, while doing this video, I tried like four of the levels. There's 4 levels or 4 paintings you can jump into at the beginning. This is the second one that I jumped into, but there are other ones you can jump into. So if you wanted to try this ROM hack out, you can do. And honestly, for a Mario 64 ROM hack, it seems really good. Like I like Super Mario World ROM hacks, even Super Mario 1, Super Mario 2, and Super Mario World. Sorry, I kind of skipped Mario 3 because I never really played it back in the day. I know you guys tell me it's one of the best ones out there. I just never played it at launch or around the time it was current. So the ones that I did play, I love checking out ROM hacks for them. In particular, there's some really good ones for Super Mario World. I can't appreciate these to the level some of you guys can, because hey, you know what, I never kind of done Mario 64, but nonetheless I can appreciate how interesting this looks, and the amazing fact that all this is working on a MiSTer FPGA. So, you know, one game by Christmas has become a bit of a meme. All retail games are booting up at the very least, with a vast majority of them working. A lot of the homebrew stuff is working now as well. Now, I tried a lot of homebrew because I like ROM hacks. If you're a regular on the channel, you know I'm always meddling with them. I'm trying them out, and I do enjoy myself when I play them. So I was trying these throughout when this core was being updated, and honestly, to my surprise today, a lot of them worked. That was quite funny. I just kind of went into that level, slid in, and just slid off the level. That was probably the quickest they've ever, even by my standard. But this is definitely an interesting ROM hack. Check it out. Chances are, if you're a big Super Mario 64 fan, you probably know about it or have tried it anyway. But as usual, I'm late to the party, and I wanted to show you guys this running on the MiSTer FPGA N64 core. Honestly guys, this is something I've tried multiple times. It never worked up until, well, at least on this. Maybe it worked on a previous one, but I never tested it. But I have been trying this a lot. And who thought the day would come, right? You've got Sonic in Mario 64, and you know what? It's just not a palette swap. He moves, he runs like Sonic. He's so fast. It's hard to maintain control at certain parts. His jumping is like Sonic. The way he kind of homes down with the Sonic spin ball, it all just works. And guys, right, this is actually the first time I'm going to beat this guy. What's he called? King Bomb. Sorry for you guys out there that are big on Mario 64. Honestly, like I said, I never really played much of it growing up. I'm not a 3D platformer guy. But like previously when I was testing out this call, I actually thought you had to throw him off the mountain. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? I kept throwing him off the mountain. And someone in the previous comments told me, no, you don't throw him off the mountain, because when you do, he gets angry and he comes back up. You kind of just need to throw him on the ground. So, you know like one of those sci-fi episodes where you don't try the most obvious thing first and you do complicated stuff, and I tried the simplest thing and it just kind of worked. But it's awesome to see not only just a ROM hack of Mario 64 with Sonic just running really fast, and I have difficulty controlling Mario, who's slow, but controlling Sonic, I completely left out the part where I had to get up the mountain, because guys, I just kept falling off. Sonic was just way too fast for my liking, but this is absolutely awesome. So this is, I can't remember the exact name of it, but look for a Mario 60 ROM hack with the title Sonic in there, Sonic in Mario 64, and it just works. And guys, I can truly confess, this is the first ever star I got in Mario 64, and it's not even using Mario. I did it with Sonic. Amazing times. Let's round up this video by having a look at this. So this is a Mario Kart 64 hack that brings in characters, I think, from a dating simulator called Agami. Now honestly, I've never played a dating simulator, honestly. I was tempted about playing one that was given away with PS Plus when I had PS Plus. I think it was like Hataro Boyfriend or something about pigeons. But then I thought, what am I doing? Why am I playing games with pigeons that are dating? I got better things to do. But this is something that I tried previously when I you know, grabbed a bunch of ROM hacks, and it didn't work, and it's working now. So you know, if you're into your dating sims and you like Mario Kart, maybe you guys want to give this a whirl. But that's really it for this video, guys. I wanted to make it a little bit different. Like all retail games now boot. We kind of done the celebration stream last week. But I had a look at this because the latest update, Robert Peip, the developer, showed Xeno Crisis running. Also mentioned that games just boot up lightning fast, and they really do. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up and subscription is super duper appreciated. I've also got a Discord if you want to join it. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Anyway, I'll see you guys around. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.